Good afternoon. It's December 29th, 2010, and this is a very perky freelance writer, Traci. I just had a thought and I wanted to share with you guys because, you got to catch them while they're in there because they're going to go away if I don't get in here and tell you when I'm thinking about it. But my stepsister just is getting ready to release getting to release a book. No, her new book that she wrote is getting ready to be published or released. Good Lord, why was that so hard for me to say? Anyway, she wrote a book called Cassidy Jones and the Secret Formula. And she literally spent years writing this book. She's got 4 children and a very demanding life. And she managed to eke out this book, and it's great. And she worked and she revised and she sweat and she toiled. She's getting it published. She got it accepted by a publisher and it's on the verge of release. And it's like, great, you're done, right? No. And this is the thing that she's figuring out. And I wanted to come on here and share with you guys because it's so funny, when we're writers, all we can think about is the prize of, publishing the book when the book is released, either if you're a self-publisher or you're print on demand or you've got an ebook on eBay or whatever you've got. It's like, oh, I wrote it, I'm done, now I got to get it published. And then the publishing is like what you consider to be the goal line, but really it's not. It's like the starting line of the whole next phase. So what you've got to do is, yes, set the goal of obviously, finishing the book and getting it published. But don't for a minute think that it ends there, because it doesn't. That's just the beginning of the marketing. And regardless of who you are or what level of success you've achieved or where you're publishing your work, you're going to have to market your work. So you need to be thinking in the back of your mind while you're writing it that the next step is marketing it. And what are you going to do? And what's going to be your marketing plan? I just wrote an article this morning about business plans and having how it's a good idea to have your business plan reviewed by a professional. But the same thing will go for a marketing plan. Have your book or whatever your product is, your marketing plan. You got to write it out. What are you going to do? How are you going to maximize social media? How are you going to maximize traditional booksellers? Are you going to do book signings? You need a website. How are you going to do that? Are you going to blog? Are you going to have giveaways? What are you going to do? What is your marketing plan? And the thing is that takes as much effort, dedication, and passion as the actual writing of the book. So don't make the mistake of thinking that you're done when you wrote the book. So that's number 1. Or when the book's published. But also number 2, don't be afraid of the marketing process. Just like if you have a child, you're not afraid to tell everybody how great your kid is, right? You're not going to be like, well, actually, I don't know if it's such a good kid. I mean, seriously, you wouldn't go, yeah, I don't know, my kid... Yeah, I like it. I don't know if anybody else would like my kid. You wouldn't do that. Your work is your baby, and you want to get out there and talk about it and be excited about it and share that enthusiasm and that excitement with anybody who will listen. And that's the passion that fuels the marketing. Don't be afraid of interviews. Don't be afraid to write. Don't be afraid that you don't have marketing skills, because marketing is just simply bringing your passion and your enthusiasm for what you've done to the market in as many different ways as possible. So that's my thought. I just want to let you know that, don't be afraid of marketing. It's an essential and critical component of successful authorship, but it's fun and it's something that you can completely do. So don't be afraid of it. Just understand that it's going to happen and you can do it. Yes, you can. Happy writing. Bye.